Shouts Let's Play. Let's start the direct. We're getting Majora's Mask 3D! Hell yeah! Majora's Mask 3D, baby! I'm a Zelda fan! That's Zelda! Majora's Mask!
That's the new Zelda?
That's a remake of Majora's Mask for the 3DS that came out for the N64. The remake is for the 3DS next year. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's happening! We're getting Majora's Mask 3D! Hell yeah! Majora's Mask 3D, baby! I'm a Zelda fan! That's Zelda! Majora's Mask! That's a remake of Majora's Mask for the 3DS that came out for the N64. Oh my god! Oh my god! I need to...
It's been quite some time since I greeted many of you in a Nintendo Direct, but I'm happy to be back to deliver some Wii U and Nintendo 3DS announcements directly to you.
Reload.
Something is on the way, and it isn't just the moon. The trailer you just saw is for the Nintendo 3DS remake of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, which was originally released for the Nintendo 64 in the year 2000.
Can't believe we're getting that. I'm so hyped.
Compared to other Zelda games, the world of Majora's Mask is extremely strange and somewhat spooky.
No, I know, I'm looking at it.
Set in a world
Browse,
doomed to destruction, you have just 3 days to traverse the land of Termina, save it from the brink of destruction, and bring hope to a cast of endearing characters trapped in the final hours of their lives. Coupled with challenging dungeons and a 3-day time limit, this dark departure from the Zelda formula must have left some intense and scary memories in players' minds. As we worked on the remake version, we set out to maintain the original level of challenge while keeping the game accessible for anyone, so we also focused on making sure the gameplay experience was as smooth as possible. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D will be available for Nintendo 3DS in stores and Nintendo eShop in spring 2015.
That's awesome.
Bill Trien from Nintendo of America has more updates for you. Bill?
Thanks, Mr. Iwata. And speaking of Nintendo 3DS games, there's one on the way that's unlike any other strategy game.
Operation Moonfall
was turn-based battles with real-time action, and it's got an amazing pedigree too. The developers of the Fire Emblem series are bringing us codename Steam. In the game, Abe Lincoln himself tasks the secret agents of Steam with using steam-powered weaponry to outwit and outgun an alien invasion. But you'll have to think tactically, because Steam is a finite resource. It fuels your character's movement, attacks, and a clever ability called Overwatch, which requires you to command each member of your team effectively. With Overwatch, your agents can save some steam to use during the enemy's turn and actually interrupt them with a surprise attack. You may even stun them and end their turn early and avoid some damage all at the same time. Each mission begins by asking you to assemble an elite 4-man squad belonging to the strike team eliminating the alien menace. Splitting up your teammates to accomplish separate goals is often critical. You could have one act as a distraction, while another focuses on healing, and two more attack from higher ground.
Yes, it was. That reveal was hype, iWorld. That reveal was hype.
Abe Lincoln himself. And each one has its own set of unique
that
abilities.
That reveal was hype. I'm so hyped for Majora's Mask 3D.
Including two newly revealed characters. But let's start with a couple we debuted at E3. Fleming's All-American Eagle Rifle shoots a burst of 3 shots. It may seem basic, but unlike most default weapons, it can even be used during Overwatch.
I'm so hyped for Majora's Mask 3D. That is going to be awesome, iWorld. I cannot wait! Majora's Mask 3D!
Lion's unique weapon, the Lion Launcher, enables him to leap high across the battlefield.
We're getting the
while stomping on enemies he lands on.
2 Zelda games next year, 2 of them.
Damages and stuns all surrounding
and Majora's Mask 3D. I'm getting a new 3DS. I'm playing 3D. I'm a big Majora's Mask fan.
Her Medimortar launches healing compounds that explode.
As you can see, my new Zelda phone case.
Characters in the blast zone.
I'm a Zelda fan.
And her special move, Healing Wind, will recover a substantial amount of health for all nearby units. Tom can knock enemies away with his punch gun, and even stun them. He's great for sending ahead to set up Overwatch traps that can stun enemies during their own turn. His special attack, Hijinks, tosses landmines all around a given area. You'll have to use each character's weapon abilities wisely to succeed in battle. But you'll also have to use your environment to your advantage.
I'm about to go live. I'm about to catch
Codename Steam is headed to
feed. Toad Treasure Trackers. I care less about that. Give me Zelda Wii U. Give me a Zelda Wii U as the icing on the cake. And this will be the best direct since the January direct for Wii U. Now that kicked off the direct awesomely with that Majora's Mask 3D reveal. Usually that lasts sometimes from 20 minutes to an hour.
The stage you just saw has a challenge called Slipped Past All of the Shy Guys. By completing such challenges, you can unlock content.
And you get a pop tap for my microphone.
I hope players who pick it up discover just how much replay value it has.
No, so it doesn't echo with stuff. That would keep my microphone. Oh yeah, NES Remix is also on the 3DS. That's awesome.
Will be available December 5th.
I'm excited for the 3DS right now and the Wii U. I'm getting me a new 3DS. I'm a Nintendo fan. I need the 3DS. It's an awesome handheld. It trumps the Vita. It trumps the Vita any day.
Just hit the Buy Digital button on your PC or smart device to purchase. Once you purchase, you can redeem your code automatically. Your game will start downloading to your device right away.
Oh, awesome! That's awesome. I like that. I like that feature. Oh, I like that, Nintendo. I like that new feature. I like that new feature for the Wii U.
Super Smash Brothers for Wii U releases on November 21st. And on that same day, we're launching a whole new way to interact with your games. Of course, I'm talking about
the Amiibos, baby. The Amiibos.
On launch day, we're kicking things off with 12 Amiibo. They can each be scanned on the Wii U gamepad and brought to life in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U to battle with or against you, your friends, and other Amiibo.
This is
hype. Those same 12 Amiibo can then be used to interact with other upcoming games. And depending on which title, they'll bring new costumes, new gameplay elements, and more right into your game. We've also announced 6 more Amiibo that will be arriving in December, with many more coming early next year. Next, we'll dive into some more Wii U titles and also touch on how Amiibo interact with these games. Let's start with Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 released last May, but the race isn't over yet. Let's start with a new trailer.
Streaming the Nintendo Direct. Why? Not probably next Mario Kart's already released once per console. They already released the 3DS and they are in the go Link! Zelda hype, baby.
That was footage of the first pack of Mario Kart 8 DLC. The world of Mario Kart 8 will soon expand to include new courses, karts, and drivers from other Nintendo games, like The Legend of Zelda, F-Zero, and Excitebike.
This is gonna be the year of next year, and this year's the year of Nintendo. I'm sorry, next year and this year's the year of Nintendo.
Plus,
a little bit Sony too, because Sony has some awesome games coming out next year as well. But these 2 years are the year of Nintendo and the year
Mario
of
Kart
Nintendo
8
and
DLC Pack 1 will be released on November 13th. And in May 2015, we're also planning to release DLC Pack 2, which comes with new drivers from Animal Crossing, namely Isabelle and the Villager. There's also a special discounted combo pack containing Pack 1 and Pack 2. So if you own Mario Kart 8, please consider them both.
I'm streaming.
You can buy any of the DLC options for Mario Kart 8 in the game menu or on the Nintendo eShop on Wii U. Mario Kart 8 is also one of the first Amiibo-compatible titles. When you scan compatible Amiibo, you can get an in-game racing suit themed to the character you scan. Your Mii can then wear these suits in the game. So as you can see, it lets you dress up your Mii like fan-favorite characters such as Mario, Yoshi, Kirby, or even Samus Aran. Here's the full lineup of compatible Amiibo. For more details, please check out the official Mario Kart 8 website. Next up is a title we debuted at this year's E3. In his latest adventure, Kirby is made of clay and ready to set off on a journey through an equally clay-filled world.
But I can't, I'll go hype if it's another Zelda fan. I'm a Zelda fan. I will go hype.
They'll make a rainbow.
I will go hype if they reveal another Zelda game.
Move Kirby on down
I can't take 2 Zelda games in one direct, Nintendo. You're gonna make me have a heart attack. Don't scare me like that. You'll put me in a heart attack mode.
He'll get tossed around all over the place. But because of that, you also get a special sense of satisfaction when you maneuver him just the way you want and get all of the items. One of the features we didn't announce at E3 is a multiplayer mode for up to 4 players. In this mode, player 1 plays as Kirby, while everyone else joins in as Waddle Dee and moves about on their own. Players can spread out to collect items separately or have Waddle Dee carry Kirby around, allowing the gamepad user to focus on drawing lines while the other players carry Kirby
stuff.
There's no I in team, but there is in Kirby.
This is like, oh my gosh, this is like the
like
year of
play,
Nintendo,
Kirby can transform into various
the year
shapes
of
this
Nintendo.
And in the multiplayer mode, even Waddle Dee can make a difference. This title is also compatible with Amiibo. The name of the game is now finalized as Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. It will be available in February of 2015 in stores and on the Nintendo eShop on Wii U.
February. Awesome.
Hyrule Warriors has some cool Amiibo functionality too.
Oh, Hyrule Warriors Amiibo! I gotta do this.
Playing Hyrule Warriors, you can unlock a new weapon, the Spinner.
The Spinner, man! That Spinner, man! That Spinner!
And in Hyrule Warriors, it's great for smashing your enemies.
I know, Majora's Mask 3D confirmed. That is hype shit right there. That is hype.
Compatible with Super Smash Bros.
And now this Hyrule Warriors.
Also compatible
Hyrule Warriors. I'm getting the Link amiibo for Smash Bros. And now that I can use it to unlock the Spinner, that's even more awesome. This is some Zelda hype right here. I can't take much more of this, Nintendo. Take my wallet. Take my wallet, Nintendo.
Will also be available to purchase as add-on content for the game.
take my
Mario
wallet,
Kart 8
Nintendo.
and Kirby
Just
and the
take
Rainbow
it.
Curse,
You can have my
planning
wallet.
amiibo integration for
you can do
more
whatever
Wii
you
U
want my
titles
wallet,
both this
Nintendo.
year
You can own
and
my
in
wallet.
2015, like Yoshi's Woolly World,
it's
Mario
Woolly
Party
World.
10, and Captain Toad's
Shut
Treasure
up.
Tracker.
My Zelda
all of
wallet.
which
You
will be
can
getting
own the
amiibo
Zelda wallet,
compatibility
Nintendo.
next year. Amiibo, the figures that can come to life and supercharge your
This is
games,
how much of a
will
Zelda
launch
fan I
alongside
am.
the first
I
compatible
got a Zelda
title,
phone
Super
case.
Smash Bros. For Wii U on November
Wait, you
21st,
can't see me.
and there are more amiibo coming in December. Find out how to get yours at amiibo.com. And speaking of Smash Brothers,
Oh god. More Smash Brothers.
Oh, there I am.
The reason I couldn't see because that has a delay. That's delayed from what's actually going on. Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt dog. Duck Hunt dog. Duck Hunt dog playable. Duck Hunt dog confirmed.
Mario.
Duck Hunt dog confirmed.
What's Duck Hunt Dog?
That's that's Duck Hunt dog. You know that gun your mom has upstairs? That's his game. Duck Hunt dog.
She has a
Yeah, that's his game. Duck Hunt. That's Duck Hunt.
that dog right there.
Yep. He was released as the first game with the NES. So you don't know anything about that, but he's from that game. Duck Hunt dog. Duck Hunt. Duck dog. Because it's a Nintendo Direct. And they're revealing new stuff for Smash Brothers and all that. This is Nintendo's newsletter to fans like me.
Smash Brothers?
They can't help it. That's how strings go.
What?
Well, it's not. It's not like we have it no delay.
Oh, so upstairs it works the best, but when in the basement closest to it, it doesn't work. I mean, the router's right there.
Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt coming to Virtual Console.
we have more games coming to Nintendo 3DS
Hunt's
and
coming to
Wii U
Virtual
from our
Console. That's
talented
awesome.
indie partners.
What's that?
For an update, let's go
It's
to
the
Damon
game
Baker.
your mom has upstairs with the
What's
duck
up, guys?
thing.
Damon Baker here at the EMP in Seattle.
Oh,
to
it's
kick
for all
things
the
off,
old
I want to
classic
give a shout out
Nintendo
to our
games.
wonderful Nindy community. That's a little pun, but it does illustrate how important and
Indie
deeply
games.
connected the independent
Indie
games
developer
community
games.
is
Now
to
time for the
Nintendo.
indie stuff.
Independent
I play
developers
indie
are
games.
responsible for some of the most original and
Indie
creative
games are
ideas in
the
gaming,
greatest.
and we're
But
proud
you
to be a
use your
part of it.
avatar for
That's
it.
why I'm here at the
Indie
EMP
games are the
Museum,
best.
where indie games are about to take over. Nintendo is sponsoring the new Indie Game Revolution exhibit at EMP, featuring the most groundbreaking and creative work from the indie scene. You can hear
Much
stories from more than 40
hopefully it
independent
didn't.
game developers, designers,
Much
coders,
framed and
composers, and critics, while experiencing firsthand how the indie community is pushing boundaries to deliver some of the best games out there, like Shovel Knight and The Swapper. But the EMP isn't the only place where we're spreading the Nindy love. We also recently hit up IndieCade in Los Angeles. Across Wii U and Nintendo
We'll cover
3DS, we
that.
had
I have it
15 digital
recording
games
that
at the
little
festival,
part of the
7
screen.
of which were first playable experiences for
With
attendees.
my webcam.
Additionally, we had 10
know what I'm
developers
doing,
at our booth
Brandon.
to show off their games, including Wii U exclusive Affordable
Yeah,
Space
iWorld.
Adventures
What's
as
up?
an IndieCade Award nominee. From Runbow to Sports Ball, fans had a blast checking out all the great games and tournaments. So be sure to tune in online after this Nintendo Direct for a full IndieCade recap and exclusive developer interviews. But what does this all mean for you? It means that along with all the great content already available on Nintendo eShop, Wii U and Nintendo 3DS have tons of awesome independent games on the way. Stuff like this, just to name a few. We're really excited about all the great exclusives and multi-platform titles coming to Nintendo eShop soon, so make sure you check it out on a regular basis to see what's new. But Nindy advocacy goes above and beyond traveling to events and eShop merchandising. We're one big family. That's why we worked with Choice Provisions to put a Commander video trophy in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. That trophy symbolizes our love for this gaming icon and the creativity that comes from our independent development.
Oh, that's awesome.
And in working with Atlus on the highly anticipated release of Persona Q, we collaborated on bringing a Persona Q Nintendo 3DS XL system to North America, celebrating the first Persona title on Nintendo platforms. It's a brand new Persona title created by the developers of both the Persona and Etrian Odyssey series. And for fans of customization, we'll be releasing Nintendo 3DS menu themes for both Shovel Knight and Sonic Boom. Speaking of Sonic, we'll be releasing the demo for Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal for Nintendo 3DS immediately after this Nintendo Direct. We even worked with Sega to create a Sonic Boom puzzle swap panel, so keep an eye out for it in your Mii Plaza. Up next, we have a special appearance by Mr. Miyamoto himself, but I leave you with one more third-party crossover. You've seen Mario and Luigi in catsuits, but I doubt you've ever seen anything like this before.
I don't do mod status. I'm trying to make you a mod, I will. Doesn't want to derp out on me. I'm probably gonna stream some games after this, just because I need to stream something to get out of this, to get this hype down. I need to stream something Nintendo to get this hype down. I might stream from Hyrule. Yeah, you're welcome to.
Because I was gonna say I haven't played with you in Hyrule since we beat it. The one mode, the story.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
It's not
Today I'm wearing a Pikmin t-shirt
load
again.
up my chat anymore.
I've been working on a lot of Wii U games recently, and I'm hoping to deliver some new gameplay experiences that take advantage of the gamepad. While I was working on the game Pikmin 3, I also began working on a Pikmin animation project. Although I have experience making games, I had never created an animation. Even though Pikmin are the main characters, their name is right in the title, they're pretty small and it can be hard to see exactly what they're doing. So I started working on this animation because I wanted to create something that would allow you to see these hardworking Pikmin up close and personal. While I was working on it, it almost started to feel like they were actually living all around me. For E3 2012, I created a video with Pikmin walking around and following me everywhere. Ideas like this were born from the idea of Pikmin living all around me. I came up with things like that, or even these right here.
Every time I wanted to do it.
And now, the animations I was working on are finally complete. They're very short in total, about 20 minutes long, and we debuted them at this year's Tokyo International Film Festival.
Locks up my chat, I can't.
After this Nintendo Direct, we'll release Pikmin short movies for purchase on Nintendo eShop, so you can watch too.
So
in the theater, we screened it in 3D, so on Nintendo 3DS, you can watch Pikmin short movies 3D. While on Wii U, we have the beautiful high-definition version, Pikmin short movies HD. While working on these shorts, I used Flipnote Studio to create the storyboard. The Flipnote footage I created during this time is also included in the movie, so please give it a watch. And while we're on the topic of Pikmin, we've decided to release a demo version of Pikmin 3. I'd love for you to try out the demo as a way to experience Pikmin 3. And after playing the demo, if you purchase the full version, you can transfer your save data over, so it's okay to try out the demo first. Also, we'll be continuing with various other activities involving the game, even on Miiverse, so we hope you'll continue to find ways to interact with Pikmin 3.
I'm trying to iWorld. I'm trying to make you a
Thank you,
mod.
Mr. Miyamoto. Moving on, let's talk about Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles X, which we haven't talked about much.
Oh, this is gonna get me hyped even more.
The game's plot sees the people of
it's not
Earth
letting me
fleeing
load up
their
my
home world in
shoes
the
in my
wake
chat
of
list.
an
It's
intergalactic
locking
war
up every time I
and
do it.
crash landing
I believe it's
on an
because my
uncharted
internet
planet.
is
In an
when it's
attempt to
streaming
find
and my
refuge
internet not being
in
the
this
best internet.
mysterious land,
It
the runaway
messes up.
explorers scour the train and conduct research. Using the city of New Los Angeles as their home base, the player will conduct planetary research that involves the completion
load up
of
the
quests,
chat thing.
like the completion
No,
of
I'm
quests,
looking forward to that
like
next
hunting
year.
native creatures, collecting
Yeah,
items
that looks almost as
scattered
good as
across
Final
the planet,
Fantasy 15. Final
and
Fantasy 15
taking
looks a
on
little bit better.
from residents.
That looks almost just as good, which I'm looking forward to that.
There's
That
a
Final Fantasy
wide
15 will
array
be my
of
two main
these quests
RPGs I
that
play of
will
2015.
influence the survival of humanity. Some missions will further the main storyline. Some will
That's
deepen
pretty much the
your
Final
bond
Fantasy
with friends.
15 of Nintendo.
And others will have
That's
you
pretty much
doing small
Nintendo's
favors for
Nintendo's
locals.
answer to Final Fantasy 15.
We are making this title
like,
a
oh,
massive
you got
RPG
Final Fantasy
with an
15?
even
We
bigger
haven't
world
seen
to
Xenoblade
explore
Chronicles X.
than in Xenoblade Chronicles.
Your argument is invalid.
The game offers various support features to aid the player.
Yeah, I
in
can't make
their
you a
adventure.
mod iWorld. I have to do it. I have to do it after I have to make you a
So
mod
that
after
you can
I
enjoy
after I
researching the
finish
planet stress-free.
streaming this. I have to make.
We are
Don't leave
targeting
anywhere. I'm
a
gonna shut down the
2015
stream and make you a
release for
mod
Xenoblade
so that
Chronicles
it
X.
doesn't take up so much internet.
The last title we are covering today is Splatoon, which we are updating
last
you
title
on
today is
for the first
Splatoon.
time since E3. We have a new
Is it almost
trailer
finished?
for you.
Yep, this
Please
is the
take a
last
look.
trailer.
Looks like paintball.
Yeah, it's paintball. It's a paintball one for you. Yeah.
That looks good. Now, obviously, you can see me playing that.
Yeah, but I don't think it's offline. I think it's only online multiplayer. Or it could be. It could have offline and online. Well, last time they talked about it, they said they only had online multiplayer. Splatoon! Can't wait to play that. Looking so much fun. That Wind Waker hype though. That Wind Waker hype. I mean, when I said Wind Waker, that Majora's Mask hype. That Majora's
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Splatoon is an action-packed shooting game where you play as a squid that can transform itself into human form to mark its turf with colored ink. At its core, Splatoon is a 4-on-4 online multiplayer shooter in which two teams
Man,
compete
what
to
hype
cover the
Nintendo.
most ground with
What
ink.
hype
But
Nintendo.
it also
What
has
hype?
a single-player campaign that pits your squid-like character against an army of octopus enemies equipped with an arsenal of ink weaponry. Squid versus octopus.
I'm gonna be doing more
Make
streams
sure
like
to
this in the
battle
future.
for spread
This is only the first of many Nintendo Direct
survival of each
streams.
species
This is my first
begins.
Nintendo Direct stream. I'm uploading this
Splatoon
shit to
will be
YouTube,
available for
so you
Wii
can see how
in
hype I
stores
was
and on
for
the
that
Nintendo eShop
for that
in the
what you
second
call
quarter
it
of
that
2015.
for that Majora's Mask hype.
That's all
I'm
for
just
today's
putting that
Nintendo
on
Direct.
YouTube. The Majora's Mask
you for
hype.
watching.
If I had to excerpt that one part, I'm putting that highlight on YouTube. The Majora's Mask hype. Cause that is hype. I'm making a whole video about that. That is my next video, the Majora's Mask hype. That was a good direct. Splatoon, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a lot of Wii U games. Hyrule Warriors. I'm getting the Link Amiibo. I'm looking forward to using that to unlock the spinner. I'm looking forward to Mario Kart 8. I'm looking forward to the Link DLC. I'm looking forward to all that. This is the best. This Direct was awesome. It was awesome. And I'm looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles X. This was a good Direct. This wasn't bad. There was some things I didn't care about, like Toad Treasure Planet. I don't really care for that game. I think it's shitty. Sorry, Toad, but I just don't like that game. But I do think, oh my god, I just do think that I'm gonna fall in love with Xenoblade Chronicles X and and Smash Brothers and all that. I'm gonna fall in love with all this Nintendo shit all over again. But I'm uploading a video on Majora's Mask 3D talking about Operation Moonfall. Now that was a success. Oh my gosh. Majora's Mask 3D, people. Majora's Mask 3D. Alright, I'm going to stop streaming now. I'll be back a little bit later. Whoever's in the stream, follow me. Follow me, because I will be streaming in the next few minutes. I got to set some things up for Hyrule Warriors. I'm going to stream some Hyrule Warriors. And we're going to play that tonight. So, yeah. But yeah. Alright, people. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.